Good evening, everyone. It is good to see you. Welcome to our Wednesday evening soul celebration. I'm Richard Myers, Senior Minister here. So tonight is a Grinch Christmas. So how many people are in the Christmas spirit already? Oh my goodness, how many are not? Well, there we go. There we go. So I'm not really in the Christmas spirit, but you know what always gets me in the Christmas spirit? Telling a few Christmas jokes gets me in the... All right. Did you like that segue? I thought that was pretty smooth. So what do you call people who are afraid of Santa Claus? Claustrophobic. Batunch. Okay. Why was Santa's elf depressed? He had low elf esteem. Okay. Are these going up or are they going down in quality? I don't know. What do snowmen eat for breakfast? Ice Krispies. Okay. So, since that didn't work in putting you in a good Christmas mood, why don't we rise now and sing Jingle Bells? Come on.
Hello, Whoville. Are you ready for Christmas? This is one of my favorite stops every year. I don't know if you can tell, but I've had a little work done in the last year. I'm now like a Kardashian. I travel with my own makeup person. Can we have my makeup person stand up? Where is she? In charge of magic and makeup, Jolie Roundy. To look this good, it takes a bit of time. Oh, I forgot my assistant. Max? Max, are you there? Where's Max? Hello, Max. How is Max today? I know you're just so excited to be here. Okay, sit down. You're going to sit? No. There's my good boy. I know you know what's behind there. I shouldn't have showed you. Come on, sit over here. Sit, sit. Sit. Good boy. Stay. He is the best reindeer you have ever seen. Is this what you wanted? No? You don't want it? He's trying to... I knew you'd want it. You want to go say hello to Brian? Come on. Can I give a hand for Max? See, Max is just about love. He is not very hip. He was not very hip on this idea of me stealing Christmas. But Max has been my truest companion. And he just loves me. So when I got the idea that we could steal Christmas, Max was willing to go with me. Max loves me. So I get to tell you a little bit from my side of the story. So, have you ever been lonely for 53 years? So for 53 years, I watched the people of Whoville. I watched them as they partied and as they celebrated and as they sang and as they danced. And year after year, every time I saw their joy, I got a little Grinchier. And a little Grinchier. And a little Grinchier. Till finally, I decided I was going to do something about it. Because as much as I wanted to go to Whoville, have you ever wanted something so much, but you refused to give it to yourself? And even though on the inside you're aching for it, you won't take the steps to move it into your life? Well, there I was. Only a short ride from Whoville. But year after year, I felt more alone and more left out. till I finally felt like a victim. Has anybody ever felt like a victim? You know, being a victim isn't an easy thing. Because the thing about being a victim is that you can actually, and this is a long word for kids, you can actually justify what you're going to do. How many of you can help me define the word justify? Make it okay? That's a good way to justify, to make it okay. So I justified that I could steal their Christmas. Wait. I have a Max here. So Max and I, we created this plan. We would go down and we would steal every Who toy and Who present we could find. We would steal every tree and tinsel and bulb. We would steal everything they could found to eat. We would steal the tree and even the log for the fire. And we packed it up in our sleigh. And we were heading out of town. We had made almost a clean getaway. And then the most amazing thing happened. They were actually singing. Can you imagine a group of people coming together, standing all up together, holding hands, and singing? Apparently, they did this every year. They would stand up at the end of the festivities, hold hands, and they would sing. It was the craziest thing. And it turns out that the part that they liked best of the whole holiday season was the community they felt and the connection that they needed. See, one of the things that happens is that when we have community, we feel better. And the thing that I wanted and I needed the most was the thing that was always right there. But I stayed away. And the moment I went into community and I heard them sing, at that moment my heart grew 3 sizes larger. Because the thing that I wanted always was love. How many of you would like more love during the holiday season? Right? And the very thing that happens is the moment we open our heart, all the pain that's in our heart that maybe has been there for years, at that moment the pain washes away. And it's something about being in community when you open your heart that changes everything. So what if today, as part of your life, a part of your Christmas, you are willing to open your heart to all the people in your life, in this community, to love in a bigger way, and to let them love you in a greater way. See, there's something special when the place that you want to be is the place that wants you to be there. It makes a difference. Sure, you can do your spiritual life all alone. I did it alone for 53 years. And I watched people having fun and connecting and having people in their life that they could tell what's going on and share stories and have all the kinds of experiences they were having. And the moment I stopped being alone, everything changed. Tonight, what if this Christmas you made a commitment to not be alone? To love in a bigger way. To share who you are and what you have in a way that changes everything. That you are so loved. You are God's precious child. And when we forget that, we can't help but be Grinchy. Have you ever seen another Grinch at the holiday? Have you ever been a Grinch at the holiday? Have you ever been cranky in the mall or in a parking lot? Or have you ever decided that everyone else was the problem? And if they could just get their act together, you could have a wonderful holiday season. Well, today your job is just to love and to give your soul the thing that it wants the most. Whatever. We have a young Grinch in the making. In 53 years, you'll be perfect and whole. You'll be the Grinch that I always knew you could be. You can be a Grinch just like me and as green as you want to be. Because a Grinch is green because he's jealous. And when a Grinch actually gives himself the thing that he wants, everything changes. Will you pray with me? And during this holiday, I invite you to join with me as we just open our hearts in this time of prayer and meditation. To open your heart to all the love that God is. To open your heart and feel God right there. That you are so loved from the moment you took your first breath. So take a deep breath right now. And see if you can open your heart all the way. And let all your Grinchiness slide right out. That sometimes we think it would be fun to be the Grinch. And to be cranky and rude and steal everyone's joy. And then we try it. For a moment, a day, a month, or a year. And then we forget how to not be the Grinch. And we feel so alone, but we're not sure what to do. We feel more and more isolated. And tonight, what if you opened your heart all the way? What if you opened your heart all the way and let all the love that your heart has to everyone you see? What if this season you start right now and love everyone in the way you want to be loved? It's called the Golden Rule. And the idea is as we give, as we love, it comes back to us. Open your heart a little bit more and see how much love God has in your heart. Tonight we give thanks. We give thanks for all that God is, all that life is. We give thanks for all the blessings of our heart. We give thanks for all the good in our lives. We give thanks for all the people that God has placed in our life. And this season, that every time we notice that we're separating or getting grinchy or upset, we challenge ourselves to open our hearts even more. And let this really be our spiritual practice this year. That every time we notice that we want to isolate or go away, we open our hearts more and actually move into community, move into relationship. We actually feel the power of loving at the highest level. That we are here for God. We are here for love. In the name and through the power of the living Christ, we give thanks. And so it is. Amen.